Welcome to CLJMS News, where your choice is the student voice, covering a variety of topics here at C.L. Jones Middle School. And now, live from the newsroom, your CLJMS News team.
Welcome to CLJMS News. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Kaylee. Today we're going to be covering multiple topics from our various team members, including some trends of 2016, an update on school construction, some election fails, our weekly forecast, and a Husker Bowl game update.
Now let's go to Molly with a debatable topic. Molly?
Thanks, Jamie. Hi, I'm Molly. The Minden High School should have a debate team. What is debate team, you may ask? Debating on a debate team is basically having an argument with rules. Two teams of one or more people are given a topic or resolution. They then get a set amount of time to prepare an argument. After time is up, both teams present their arguments and are judged on the strength of the argument and how professionally it is presented. The teams then discuss the other team's argument and have a certain amount of time to come up with a rebuttal speech. A rebuttal speech is a comeback speech. Minden High School would benefit from a debate team. It gives them real-world experience in public speaking and debating. Students may even decide to follow that path and become a professional debater for a political party, for example. Students also learn the art of persuasion when they participate in a debate. When participating in a debate, critical thinking and thought organization are a necessity. Students also benefit since they have to work together as a team under pressure. To form a debate team, a couple of things are necessary. First of all, a teacher or adult usually needs to be involved in order to get permission to use school grounds. A temporary president or chairman also needs to be appointed. A schedule or clear pattern is usually necessary in order to keep the meetings running smoothly. One more thing to consider is getting permission from your principal or superintendent. The Minden High School needs a debate team.
Thank you, Molly. Now to Nicholas with an update on CLJMS being impacted by the construction of the new high school. Nicholas?
Thanks, Kaylee. Hello, my name is Nicholas and I am the CLJMS correspondent. Construction of the new high school in Minden will have some consequences. Some may affect the C.L. Jones Middle School, like the vocal and art room are getting expanded. Also, this might result in high school students merging through the crowds of middle school students. This could be bad because middle school students could be trampled by high school students. I asked a teacher to help me with the question. As it turns out, we won't have to share a lunchroom with high school students. They are getting their own lunchroom. Hope you like the news about the construction, and we hope the student voice is your choice. Back to you, Jamie.
Thanks, Nicholas. There are ups and downs to both high school and middle school. Let's go to David to find out more. David?
Middle school versus high school. The middle school has a cafeteria and the high school doesn't. The high school has a drinks and a vending machine. Middle school doesn't. The middle school has a big gym and the high school has a small gym.
Thanks for that comparison, David. Let's move to Dallin with our weekly forecast.
Thanks, Kaylee. Today we'll be talking about our weekly forecast. December 25th will be 40 degrees and sunny outside with a chance of presents under a tree. December 26th will be 42 degrees outside and partly sunny. December 27th will be 41 and mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. December 28th is going to be 40 with some low clouds. December 29th is 39 degrees with some sun but mostly cloudy. December 30th will be 34 degrees and sunshine. And December 31st will be 38 with clouds and sunshine plus a new year. Back to you, Jamie.
Thanks, Dylan. Moving on, we will throw it over to Bailey with our health and lifestyle story. Bailey?
Thanks, Jamie. Do you do something active every day? It is tested and proved that to live a healthy lifestyle, you need to do at least an hour of physical exercise every day. They suggest you do different exercises like for your arms, legs, and core. I guarantee that you will feel way better if you do an hour of exercise than if you plop down on the couch when you get home. I also suggest you try to have a goal for each active thing you do or for the day, like not to stop during the one exercise, only to stop during that activity or to do more than an hour of exercise that day. What have you eaten today? It has also been proven and tested that if you eat healthy food, you will feel better. You can be careful of what you eat and how you eat because, believe it or not, this can impact a whole lot in your life now or later. I suggest you eat fruits and vegetables when you get home instead of cookies or chips. It is also important, though, to eat some bad things that have some sugar since your body needs that too.
Thanks, Bailey. I'm going to take a minute to talk about the importance of quality family time in our lives. Hi, I will talk about how to spend time with family. Here are some ideas. Watch movies, go shopping, look at Christmas lights, bake cookies, and do some crafts. I recommended going sledding, play a board game, do something for the people in a nursing home, and tell funny stories or memories. I interviewed a few of our teachers here in CLJMS, Mrs. Hollinger, Mr. Wilson, and Mrs. Emery. Here are the results.
Spending at least a little time together each day. The best time probably would be to have a meal together, whether to sit around the table, and talk about the day, or even just to watch a show together. And then we always would mute the commercials and actually have to talk to one another during commercials. So it's just a good way to kind of spend time together.
We play outside a lot. I like to ride bikes.
I actually was just talking about this the other day, that I like when my girls tell me they're bored because we're so busy all the time. So I would recommend letting your kids get bored and then finding stuff to do as a family.
My last few are have a family dinner, go camping, go on a walk, play a sport, read a book, go to a sporting event, ride horses, fishing, traveling, hunting, and watch the television. Thanks for listening. Now let's move over to some entertainment news with Trayan.
Thanks, Kaylee. Today I will be doing a movie trailer that a couple of classmates and I did. Back to you, Jamie.
Very entertaining, Train. Thanks. Now over to Peyton with a special interview.
Thanks, Jamie. Hi, I'm Peyton, and I recently interviewed Mrs. Grease, a 7th grade English and reading teacher at CLJMS. I asked her what her favorite thing to do in her free time was. She likes to garden, golf, and read. I learned that she does not have any pets, but she would like a dog. She informed me that she grew up in a small town called Tilden, Nebraska. If Mrs. Grease could go back in time, she would want to go to the Victorian ages in England, but she said she would have to be wealthy. If she could be someone else for a day, she would be a professional baseball player, preferably a Yankee. One of her fondest memories as a child is when she would have holidays at her grandparents' house. All her cousins would come and they would play all day. I asked Mrs. Grease what she would like to do, but it has to be something that she normally couldn't do. She responded with singing. Her favorite season is autumn. Her favorite thing to do with her family is have a nice holiday meal. Her favorite book is The Return of the Native by Thomas Hardy. She also informed me that recently her favorite author was Louise Penny. Back to you, Kaylee.
Excellent information about a great teacher, Peyton. Now to Matthew with one Minecraft Education Edition. Matthew?
Minecraft in a classroom, this is crazy. How can a fun game be educational? Well, to let moi tell you then, this is one of the most best-selling games of all time. So millions of accounts registered on the computer and over millions of copies sold for Xbox, PlayStation, and mobile devices. But how in the world can it be in a classroom? Well, it helps with creativity, problem solving, and collaboration, and many more things. This is more or less for younger kids like kindergarten to 4th grade, but it can even be used by people in high school. Teachers can make their own lesson in-game if needed, but a lot are already pre-made. Like, for example, the students have to light up a lamp by looking at where the wires lead and what happens when they press on buttons, and a correct panel that can make it light up. Since the game is so famous, many of the students already know the game, or at least the basics. The teacher who are in control of the game can restrict certain areas or commands so the student doesn't break the things or change to the game mode. However, even with the fame of the game, many adults do not understand it, so not many schools have this to help teach, which is kind of sad because they can't teach in a fun and great way. The Minecraft Educational Edition is different from the original and other types of Minecraft because it adds extra tools to the game for learning, teaching, and more easier to connect with others in the classroom so you don't have to be sitting right by someone to talk to them. This game is fun for teachers and students because it can help them both out. It also helps people becoming more social since it's easier to connect with fellow classmates. Go to the paw print or newsletter on the Minden Whippets Middle School website to find a written article about the normal edition of Minecraft on the Xbox.
Thanks, Matthew. Now I will share some information about some top trends of 2016. Today I will be talking to you about the top kids trends of 2016. Many kids all over the globe are doing ridiculous but the most famous trends, like flipping anything from markers to water bottles, dance moves, and challenges. Out of the great list of kids trends, the number one most craziest kids trend of 2016 is predicted to be the dab. The dab is thought to have been started by Cam Newton, a former NFL pro quarterback who had an undefeated season with the North Carolina Panthers. The second most famous kids trend is known as the water bottle flip. It is said to be started by a man named Mike Senator, who was a senior in high school and decided to flip a water bottle for the talent show of his school, which eventually went viral. In number 3 came the ManCon Challenge. This challenge was known to be created or thought of by anyone but included the theme song Black Beatles, which made the song also grow as a music trend as well. While a countless number of you are probably familiar with a lot of these trends such as dabbing, water bottle flipping, and the ManCon Challenge, Mannequin Challenge, nobody has ever thought of where so many of these trends come from. Most of these trends are thought to be shared on social media by admired celebrities or famous sports players. This leads to the question why so many people do these trends. Some people think it is a way to express someone's feelings, while others might think that it's just a bizarre thing that people do when they are bored. Let's add some humor to the show and throw it over to Zach with some election fails.
Thanks, Jamie. Hello, I'm Zach. Today I'm going to tell you a few election jokes from the 2016 election. Here's my first one. Who do you think cats voted for in November?
Who?
Hillary Kitten. Here's my second one. Can I tell you a joke about the wall?
What?
Never mind, you wouldn't get over it. And here's my third one. How do you make Halloween great again?
How?
By carving a Trumpkin. Thank you for watching my video. Back to you, Kaylee.
Thanks, Zach. Now to our final story, Sports with Nolan.
Thanks, Kaylee. Hi, I'm Nolan with the Husker Bowl game update. After the Nebraska loss to the Iowa Hawkeyes, the Huskers finished the season 9-3 and missed out on a chance to get to a New Year's Six Bowl. If they would have won the game, they might have been in the Outback Bowl. But since they lost to Iowa, they got picked to go to the Music City Bowl in Nashville, Tennessee, to play the Tennessee Volunteers on December 30th, 2016 at 2:30 p.m. It sounds like every one of the players will be available for that game that Friday. We will have extensive coverage in the days following and up to that game and after the game. And 880 KRVN will be at the game and have game day on 880 KRVN at 9:30 Central Standard Time. Back to you, Jamie and Kaylee.
Thanks, Nolan, and that's today's news.
Thank you for tuning in to CLJMS News.
For your choice.